ever thought about how you sound and how you come across when you want to voice yourself, when you want to convey your story, convey your message to someone else, and how this would help? Well, there's this great guy. He's called Roger Love, and he's got an event coming up, the Voice of Success, which will happen August 20 until the 22nd. Well, yesterday morning I woke up and I found this box on the stairs, which was pretty cool. And so I unpacked it, and besides the great colors, I totally believe that this was the best package ever. So there's this candle here, and if you look closely at it, it says the word gurg, and that is because he makes sounds to train your voice. And well, so that's why it's called gurg. And when you actually attend his monthly workshops, then you know about it, and also when you attend his courses. So it's got a peppermint smell, which is, if I'm correct, supposed to keep us awake. Well, of course, you already saw this one, the voice notes. You know, what I love about this package is the colors. And, you know, I've had more package ever since we've got Corona. And besides that, I love unpackaging those packages. It's this one is just so sweet, you know. It's look at this, for instance, cozy socks. I mean, who comes up with this? Saying, well, you might be sitting in your sweatpants, but now we are united because we wear these cozy socks. By the way, they've got voice plays on there. That's where you can find your stuff, basically. Yeah, let's go to this one. Voice of Success. I love it. It's got a little magnet here. And yeah, to clip it up, to clip it on my shirt. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's the little reminders. So we also got these ones. So this one is for when you are hearing something new. I didn't know this one, by the way. Of course, we know all this one. We agree, and we love this. Amazing. So this is the way we are going to interact with one another. He can see us, and also, of course, we can see one another. And I have to tell you a little secret for those who do not know him. That guy is so unbelievably funny. And I guess that shows in what's in the package. So let's see if I forgot something. Oh yeah, I forgot something. There's, of course, the pen. So we won't run out of ink. And let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot something. And that's this one. And I love that one too. The door hanger. So there are two sides if we want someone to come in. And here, please do not disturb because I'm finding my voice. Well, if you are to attend those meetings on Zoom, I'm not the only one to do this, but we actually, there's always one person who gets a transformational training, and then he tells them how to sound differently. I mean, you can sound edgy, or you can more sound like Yogi Bear. Not doing that one right. So you can also sound airy. Well, there are a lot of things to take into consideration. But anyway, it's so funny to see everyone practicing along, you know. We all do those exercises, even though they are meant for someone else. And, you know, just watching other people do it as well it's hilarious. So, how did I join Roger Love? Well, actually, I saw him for the first time when I was at Brandenburg Chart. And Brandenburg Chart had him do a session where he has this keyboard with him. So he would be singing and we would be doing exercises. And actually, I remembered that Brandon also had us singing. So part of the room was doing one vocal and the other one was doing another melody. And I would have to ask Sherry. She would know which song it was because I forgot it again. But it was amazing to do this together. And yeah, I understand how he got inspired by Roger Love. So when I saw Roger Love on stage, I was like, okay, I need to get those courses too, to get those trainings too, because I'm one. I mean, you can just take your pick when it comes to my voice. I'm asthmatic, so I use medication, and I can tell you a lot of things, but it helps, but I don't believe it's very good for the voice in general. Also, people, when I was in school, were kind enough to choke me. And then there's, I've got something called EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which affects all ligaments. So I assume it also affects the vocal cords. Well, having grown up, I didn't know how to voice myself. I truly didn't know. I was a quiet girl and I didn't say much, and my voice was actually really soft. And what I've noticed, and it's a combination, of course, of things, of events happening, but yeah, I had to learn to speak up and speak out, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten any assistance, and I'm depending on people for my freedom. It sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, I use crutches, and I can't walk as much and as long as other people, and I can't always hold the stuff. Like, for instance, today I met up with someone and he was standing outside. I was going to pick him up at the train station. So I said, well, let's meet at the Starbucks. And right at the moment that I needed an extra set of hands because I had my 2 tumblers filled, there he was. He showed up and he helped me out. It was amazing, you know. But when there are no people around, then I need to be able to literally increase the volume so people will hear me. And yeah, so I've noticed that recently I'm training my voice a little bit more again. I will admit I'm not the best student out there, but having said so, I always do the exercises whenever there's a workshop, and there are also some other exercises I do regularly. I do regularly do. And yeah, yesterday I was listening to YouTube. I was watching YouTube, but I was actually listening to it, and I was just, you know, singing along, and that was so much fun, you know. I just turned the volume up, and I actually recorded myself because I wanted to know how I sounded. And I can tell you that, I don't know, maybe it was a decade ago, maybe it was not even that long ago, but I always had something like, I'm not going to have people hear me sing because the voice, my insecurity, it showed when I was singing. So it wasn't a nice voice to listen to. But now something has changed. There's more volume, there's more confidence, and well, I tend to sing the happy birthday songs, whether it's in English. Sometimes I do it for Dutch, in Dutch, not for the Dutch speaking people, but especially for those who speak English. So they actually hear different versions. So I do translate it so they know what it is about. And yeah, it's so good to notice those changes. And yeah, I have to say, I do look forward to the next 3 days. And well, since my topic is inclusion, which is about seeing and hearing other people, and which means being heard and being seen and being included. One of the things I do is I am the voice for other people. So I voice what they can't say, or I help them to voice themselves and make others understand what it is they need. And that's why I love the whole training from Roger Love, even though it's a little bit harder for me, because every time I do certain exercises, it's always, what's going to happen. But overall, I do notice a change. And like I said, I'm not even the best student, but it's so, every time you join, or at least every time I join, I believe that it does make a difference. And, if you just keep repeating it, then things will happen. And, well, this video was actually meant not to just talk about how things can be different if you use your voice different. Because actually I haven't said that much about it. I think I talked about edgy, and then about airy, but I haven't talked even about the change in volume and in melody, in not saying anything, as in pause, speaking really loud or really soft, getting this difference, so you attract, you get people's attentions. And when we talk about timely, this was really timely, because I actually have been listening to one of Brendan Burchard's trainings from the Thought Leader Roadmap, and I believe he had recorded this during Expert Academy, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't the one I attended, but nevertheless, he actually said all those things too, about the contrast, about the pauses, about going really quickly and then sometimes going really slowly, and also about the effect it actually has on people and how they learn. And I was completely surprised that he said, well, you can just interrupt something or someone or some teaching, and that has a positive effect. And I was like, oh, okay, interesting. But anyway, this is to say thank you, Roger. And I don't know who helped you pick this, who helped you pick this. I don't know if it was Betsy or if it was Sherry. I just love it. So whoever from Team Love did it, well done. It's really well done. And for those who do not know what I'm talking about, go find Roger Love and go be there August 20th till August 22nd, because you will experience the difference once you understand the mechanics behind the voice, but also what you can do with your voice. So that's it for now. Yeah, if you want to go there again, go to the voice of success, and make sure you are heard.